Hey everybody, Noobcakes here. I'm going to be playing Thresh support. Got a Lucian ADC. Looks like we're against a Vayne and probably a Lux. And I don't know if I want to start the coin or the shield. I actually like the coin better because the passive on it with the speed boost is so great later on for making plays. As long as you can land your hooks. So, mid lane, looks like we probably have either Nidalee or Teemo, not really sure. Against the Zed. Top lane, we got Irelia versus whoever wasn't mid. And in the jungle, we have a Trundle against Jarvan.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So, let's hope we do good here. I did just recently buy a way better mic, so the quality is going to be much better.
Minions have spawned.
So with Vayne against Lucian here, I mean, Vayne does, people say Vayne counters Lucian because she can tumble away from his Q and such. But to be honest, it's not really that bad of a counter because Lucian is still, I guess, stronger in a way. So I'm going to start my play here. Maybe we can make a play. Just get that hit. With Thresh, you want to wait until that little flay symbol is red. Then your auto attack is going to do a lot of damage. Just grab my soul here. Gonna get her really low, make her flat. Oh, first blood actually. So that was good. Wasn't too hard of a play to make. Just gonna miss that hook real quick. No problem. Gonna try to zone now a little bit since Lux is gone. Maybe get him. Alright, burned his flash, so that was definitely worth. So we're just going to push this wave in here. Make her lose as much farm as she can. Looks like Lucian trying to get that kill, just a little too slow. That's okay. I'm going to help him push this wave a little bit. Just so we can deny Vayne some farm, because Vayne's one of those champions who is really weak until she gets a lot of farm. So burn Lux's flash, another good play. Gonna recall here. Looks like Lucian's gonna get a bit of solo experience too, so that's good. Just gonna grab another ward, upgraded to Nomad's medallion. Looks like Teemo gonna get that kill on Irelia up top. See how mid's still in 22 to 20, so they're about even. Lucian is way ahead of Vayne. Got first blood and about 10 more CS. I'm just gonna walk over here. Try to zone him again. Get that hook right on her, and she's going to go down. Oh, wow. Lucian kind of accidentally messed that up pretty bad. Gonna try to make another play here, I guess. Vayne probably went back already. Yeah, not really sure how he did that one. But accidentally grabbed the lantern instead of killing. It's gonna kind of scare her there. Didn't want to actually do anything.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, I walked into that one.
An enemy has been slain.
So usually if you're behind, you want to level up your shield because you're just going to try to farm off. But if you're ahead with Thresh, you want to either level up the hook if you're just going to try to make hook plays. But I personally like the flay a lot better because it's just a lot more damage, especially if you're just zoning. So I'm going to try to go back here. If I don't, it's no big deal. She missed that. So I am going to go back, grab some boots. Head back to lane. Looks like Lucian already got his BF sword, so we're going to be a lot stronger. For some reason Vayne bought some wards. So not sure what she's thinking. Just going to steal that one from him real quick. And gonna land that hook. Just exhaust her. I'm gonna walk in the bush to give him vision. We're gonna turn on her real quick. I'm gonna try not to get stunned if she lands. Oh, gonna miss that one. It is a very hard thing to land sometimes with Thresh. This is flay when you're on quick cast. Just gonna let Lucian farm up here. Make sure Lux can't really do anything. Ah. See, I tried to throw it where I thought she was gonna dodge up, but she ended up just walking straight back. So if she did walk up, we probably would have had a kill, because I would have been able to throw my lantern back and bring Lucian up. Looks like Jarvan is going after Trundle here, so I'm just gonna go over there and try to help him out. He is way behind. So I'm just gonna ward that. Kind of warn Zed there. Minion saved her. Just gonna try to keep zoning Vayne here. She really wants to condemn me in this wall. But that has only been baiting her into getting hooked. So I'm just gonna throw that. Just gonna scare her off a little bit. Get some good damage with that auto. Like I said, the more you level up your flay, the more that one auto will hurt once it charges up.
An ally has been slain.
Ooh, almost landed that one. Just gonna scare her off the farm here. And we're probably gonna make a play here. Lucina's gonna get that kill. It's gonna walk away. Put Vayne even farther behind. Get Lucian some good kills down here. He is 3-0. With about almost double the CS of Vayne. We are gonna get this turret. Head back. Looks like Irelia losing to Teemo again up there. Oh, 1-for-1, so not bad. Because when Irelia gets her Trinity Force, she's going to be very strong. I don't know if I want to get that yet, or I'll get a Sight Stone. Always got to get the Sight Stone. And once you do get your Sight Stone, you're going to want to get the Sweeper instead. I don't have enough to get Moby Boots, so I'm just going to grab another piece.
An ally has been slain.
Looks like Irelia is going to try to get these double buffs from Jarvan. Zed realizing a little too late, he might get there. Looks like they're going to be countered, so backing up would be good. Gonna hook her, get another kill for Lucian. So we did pretty much win our lane fairly easily. No love for the supports. I keep leading them a little too far. We should be able to get this kill on Jarvan too. Or I can just miss that and ruin it. So we're going to try to take a chunk out of this turret. No love for the support there. At least Lucian knows. Want to make another play here. It looks like Vayne is going to push up. I don't want to like try to make a play with my hook too much here because it looks like they're going to walk forward, and they will. So should be a very easy kill to get.
Dominating. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I don't know what Lucian's doing here, but could have easily killed her.
A summoner has disconnected.
Oh, okay, so that's what happened.
Shut down.
Looks like Lucian disconnected, so I am going to try to escape here. Just gonna flash out of that because then she can't get that extra leap. Because if she lands her passive, which is from her spear or one of her traps, then her leap is basically farther than a flash almost. So if you're trying to run from her, it's generally good to use your flash to escape from that part. So those wards, I don't really need them anymore.
Shut down.
Not really much else I can get here. Just gonna walk back to lane. Looks like Nidalee's on a rampage. Lucian's back, so that's good. Yeah, looks like Lucian's not back. I'm just gonna ward up Dragon here because they know that Lucian's gone, probably. Just gonna dodge the spear. Looks like Lucian's really trying to reconnect here. Hopefully he's back this time. I'm just going to walk around here and protect our turret as much as I can.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Just going to try to last hit and keep this lane right here.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Looks like me and Lucian are just gonna push this lane. Or I guess he wants to go back to help. It probably would have been better for us to get this side turret, because then they would have had to come back to help. It's always better to try to play, you know, proactively rather than reactively. Because if you're always like going back and like running towards turrets that are going down, when you do have an advantage, you're generally going to end up behind. Because see, if we had our advantage in our lane, and it seems like everyone else on the other team has an advantage, so if they're pushing mid and we're pushing the side, then worst case scenario, it would be like a 1-for-1 on turrets. But because Lucian went back, so we had to play, you know, reactively rather than proactively, we ended up losing a turret and didn't really do anything anyway. Except for just didn't let them have any more when we could have been getting turrets ourselves. So he is going to get down probably. So that's good. Got another kill there. Just going to block that for Lucian. Didn't see the minions coming. Trying to land that max range flay. So it looks like they still want to stay and push here. There's no problem with that, I guess, because Lucian's still really healthy. Well, until then. So we probably should be going back here. Just gonna dodge that, send him backwards. Looks like we are gonna die here. I'm just gonna grab Vayne to stop her from getting anybody else. Looks like Timo's coming too. I don't know why Trundle was bottom. So at least only I died. That's not the worst thing that could have happened there. I'm just gonna grab some armor. So it looks like I'm gonna need it, because Jarvan is pretty strong right now. So is Nidalee, but... So, waiting for backup here. So we are a little behind here. It's nothing we can't come back from because, I mean, the upside is that none of them are really fed except Nidalee, but Nidalee isn't a team fighter. So at this point, if we stay together, we should be pretty well off. Because we do have a fed ADC, whereas they just have a fed, you know, like, assassin. So as long as Lucian stays in a good position, we actually would be considered, like, we're ahead. Used to having that set on 5. Send us back over here. Zed can get some farm there. Grab my lantern, or maybe not.
An enemy has been slain.
So Lucian narrowly killed Vayne there, but he did kill Vayne, so that is good. Let's see what else we can do here. Looks like Zed gonna go up there and lose a good chunk of his health. I'm gonna go around, try to make a play here. Just gonna shield him. So Irelia had just killed Zed by jumping onto that shroom. So that was unfortunate. Not really sure where she came from. I'm not lagging. Not really sure what's going on with this Nidalee. So my Mobies just came back on, so I'm gonna try to get her here. We should be going mid here. So I will escape with my life, just barely. That's good, get another assist there. We might get mid turret out of that. So that would definitely be good.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm not sure what I want to get here. Italy is fed and going AP, so I'm just gonna build an Aegis next for our team. So it looks like we're gonna need that. Run my child.
An enemy has been slain.
If I had my box here, that would be really good, but I don't. So hopefully she'll get the stun off. Doesn't look like she will.
An ally has been slain.
Use my lantern to grab that. So that's interesting. Apparently Lux left a little while ago, so I do apologize that this game is not going to be as competitive as it could be, I guess. Keep eating these spears for Lucian though. That's the life of a support. Just take those hits. Jarvan's coming down, might be able to get a nice kill here. I'm gonna grab Vayne, put her into the box. So it looks like Irelia is gonna ditch on us there. So I don't know why they're not focusing Nidalee here, but it's probably not gonna end well for us if they keep that up. Teemo has been pushing top this whole time, so I'll be able to help now that I've spawned up. can stop. Just gonna grab him. It looks like Lucian actually not able to do much.
Ally has been slain.
Looks like I'm just gonna keep chasing him here. Finally got Teemo after that 10-year chase.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I did finish my Aegis here, so that's going to be good for our team. Especially with Teemo and Nidalee being pretty much their entire damage source. Vayne's not really doing much here. It's pretty much just entirely Teemo and Nidalee, because Jarvan went really tanky, so he's not doing a lot of damage. Ward over here. I'm gonna flash because killing Nidalee is definitely worth it. That was definitely a good play. We're gonna get the inhibitor here. I don't know why they're backing up. There's no turret. So Lucian should stay with us there. He's probably just pushing the lane in though for when we're probably gonna try to go in to get some Nexus turrets here. So everybody's gonna be hitting these shrooms. It looks like Lucian gonna take a little too much damage, as well as me. Didn't realize that it's only 28 minutes in, so their spawn timers aren't that long. So that was probably pretty bad on our part to stay. Should've just got the inhib and then backed off and took a little jungle of theirs. But overall, not a very bad play. I'm gonna get a Frozen Heart, because that will stop a lot of Teemo's damage as well as Vayne once she gets going. Because she did get a Bork. So the more attack speed, the harder she's gonna hurt. With Vayne's passive that deals life percentage as well as the Bork that deals life percentage. So maybe Zed gonna get the steal, doubt it, but nope. No steal for Zed. So I'm trying to get Lucian to come down here. Because if he pushes bot, that will definitely be good for us, because they do have Baron. So we're going to want to keep these lanes pushed out pretty far. The worst thing that can happen to your team is have minions pushing towers by themselves while the enemy team has Baron. So if the enemy team has Baron and they have to back up to, like, say, stop your minions, then you want to push the lanes out as fast as you can, but not get caught. Like what we just did there. See, we're not taking it all the way to the turret. We did push it really far. So that basically gives them less Baron time that's up, because now they're having to play reactively to us, even though they pretty much have an advantage if we were to fight right now. So I'm just gonna roll up here, give him a lantern. Keep rolling. So right now, we're just kind of waiting for their Baron timer to go. Oh, oops. I definitely bought the wrong items here. I did not even pay attention. But that's okay. Oh, I actually have enough for that too. So it looks like Baron has about maybe 2 minutes left.
The enemy's inhibitor
So as long as we don't get
respawns.
caught, should be pretty well off. Oh, Lucian goes ham. We could be cheesing a little bit. So I got a good hook there, so that's pretty much the only time that you want to go in. I really don't want to fight here. I don't know what is up with this Nidalee, but it seems like she's always teleporting places. So I didn't go in there because Lucian's low and he was pretty far away. And then our hard engage like Irelia and Zed weren't up there either in a good position. So even though I did land a good hook that could have been playmaking, I didn't follow up on it. So we do have a little bit of position on Nidalee here. I'm going to try to get somebody to come help me. So nobody's going to take the lantern. Just going to help us get out of here. Probably shouldn't be doing too much crazy stuff. Just kind of want to still wait for this Baron to go off. They're still really strong. So actually Lucian's right there. I probably should already have a swooping lens. So I do have just enough to get that right now. And that'll help us with Teemo. Stop all those shrooms. Especially when we get into their base. As the Lucian stops getting hit by all these spears, might be well off. So sketchy right here because all these minions are here. So I will have to leave my team and try to protect this turret as much as I can. I'm gonna go back here. And Baron is up now. Is it up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over. So it would be safe to fight back now. It's pretty much just whoever gets the clean engage first. Which it looks like my team is probably going to be waiting on me to land another hook. We do need Zed to heal or he's not going to be able to get his full burst off. Would be really good if people could stop getting hit by the spears. So I don't know how that damage actually went through on me. I did flash out of it, but I don't know, this Nidalee is kind of glitchy on my screen for some reason. I don't know why she keeps like ending up like teleporting around and stuff.
Has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Maybe Veg can do something here. I don't know why he's still in that fight.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been
Just gonna land that hook on her. Just gonna use my body to clean out some of these. This Irelia. I'm just gonna use. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna die. So I'm just gonna get some more MR here. Probably build that into a Banshee Veil. Just to stop, you know, at least one of Teammate Shrooms or a Nidalee Spear or something, because they're very hard-hitting APs with like one spell. Looks like Zed is a little trapped there. I don't know why he's so far out. Yep,
An ally
he's
has
a
been
goner.
slain.
We get Teemo here. I thought Lucian was there? Oh, did he die? Apparently he died. So it looks like that's probably going to be the game.
Has been destroyed.
Unfortunate to have such a good laning phase. But it looks like that's it. So that's the game. Tell me what y'all think. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.